don't think you can see it, but it is really windy. There's at least gusts of wind, that so much so that there's actually gale warnings. And that makes with the wind chill, makes the temperature feel about 10 below zero. So naturally, we're gonna go on a walk. Let's go. Oh, it's not that bad. But again, when the air is still, cold temperatures are quite tolerable. It's really that damn wind that gets you. That damn wind that is just like, what am I doing? I need to find another niche on YouTube. No, I don't. If this is my niche, cold place, traveling to cold places in the winter, I like it. I mean, I choose to come here because I like winter. And that's what winter is. It's cold. I thought today we would do something different. And we'd start walking in this direction. An astute viewer might notice that it is cloudy today. And that is true. It is cloudy. And that is because, we are expecting a snowstorm tomorrow. I believe they're now saying about 4 to 6 inches of snow. So that's pretty significant. What is this? It's like another salon. They're big on salons here. There's more salons here than there are in like Washington, D.C. I don't know what's going on. All right, we're gonna walk this way, but I see it's going uphill. I'm not convinced we're gonna go too far uphill. And here's another thing. I see these little things around town often. No, not the BMW X1, which is a nice vehicle, but I see this thing. Like, what is this? It says, hus spinning livsfare. I mean, it looks like something that would have been a telephone booth at one time. Wait a minute, is there a person in? No, there's. You look inside, it looks empty, but it's locked. I have no idea what these things are. But I've seen a few of them in town. I don't recall seeing any in Oslo or even in Tromsø, but here in Narvik, I've seen a couple of them. We'll have to find out what those are. They look like they could be either an old-fashioned telephone booth, or you know what they also look like? They might be a little small. I was going to say like a policeman post. Like in the old days before you could call 911 because nobody had a phone and didn't even know what telephones were. You might have policemen stationed at certain posts throughout the city so that if somebody needed help, they could just scream and the policeman would hear them and come running to help them. That's kind of what that looks like, but it's a little small. So if a policeman was posted in one of those or at that station, he wouldn't be very comfortable. Oh boy, the wind. Bahala Bakken. Welcome to Bahala, where everything is possible. It is very gray. And I keep watching the forecast in Tromsø very closely because I'm scared it's just going to rain the whole time I'm there. And it's not going to. It's not going to. Like the day after I arrive on Friday. Saturday, they're calling for like 6 to 8 inches of snow, which should be awesome. And then the day after that, 2 to 3. And then the day after that, 1 to 3. And then it just continues on and on and on. So I don't think I'm going to not see snow while I'm there. I just would prefer not to see rain while I'm there. All right, we got the Narvik Museum. Looks like a church down there. Oh, and then some path. All right. We're gonna walk down here. I don't know what's down here. This reminds me of when I was in Kanus, Finland, and I was looking for a museum, and I walked down a road that was it didn't take me to a museum. It took me on a path to nowhere. We'll try it though. The wind is brutal, I tell you. I see some museum-looking building up here. Narvik Museum. If they don't let me record, I'm gonna opt out of the museum. If they do let me record, or they don't say anything about the camera, then we'll be good. Welcome to Narvik Museum, where anything is possible. Here's another one of these things. What are these? Are these little homes for Norse gods? I don't understand. What are they? Maybe they'll know in the museum. I can ask them. That's a pretty view. Okay, it says it's open. Öppet. Mundag, 10 to 7. I don't know how much it costs, if anything, but we'll see. Oh, they got free Wi-Fi. Hello. Thank you. How much is the fee to get in?
100 kroner for adult.
Okay, yeah, not bad. I do have a question. I see these little things out here, often like these little tiny houses, almost like a telephone booth. What are they?
Well, in the old times, the electric system was underground, so they used these to get access to the electric system. And so they went in there, went down to get access to the electric system.
I see. Okay, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was wondering, because I've seen them all over town, and I was wondering what they were. Okay,
They don't work today.
I'm sure, yeah. Great. Thank you. All right. Narvik Museum. I'm guessing it's through here. Okay. What is this? This looks like a bong, is what it looks like. Actually, I think it's some electrical thing, like what he was talking about, right? But literally, if you told me this was a bong, I would believe you. Mercury vapor rectifier. Watch it in action. Okay. I mean, oh, okay. It's going to take me to a QR code to a video. That's pretty neat, though. The smell of the Middle Ages. Imagine walking on the streets of a medieval town, as cold as it is here in the medieval times. Oof. You can smell fish and meat and probably a less charming stench of waste from leather tanning, textile production, and garbage from the houses in the city. Okay. If you're rich, you may smell some other delicious fragrances and spices. I don't know if I can. Can I? No. It smells like onion or garlic. It's because it is. Oh, free apples. No. Actually, plastic apples. Those look real. Those are plastic apples, though. Not free apples. What do we got over here? We got a bird. Could they read in the Middle Ages? I think most people could not. And again, I can't even read that. I'm trying to tell if that's like Old English or Old Norwegian. Most ordinary people who lived in the Middle Ages could not read. Well, I could have told you that. Most often it was men of the church who could read and write. It was not until the advent of printing in the 1400s that it became more common for people to learn to read and write. Hi, bird. You know, life in the Middle Ages could not have been fun. It's a small museum. This is not the World War II museum, by the way. I want to touch. Oh, I can. I can write a message. Okay. So you can write a message and you can pin it to the board here. So I'm going to do some shameless self-promotion. Well, maybe I'm not. It's a fountain pen, but there's no ink. Okay, well, we tried. Northern Norway in the Middle Ages. So this is just talking about the fish trade in the area. Lofoten was the center of the trade. Hålogaland is mentioned in the sources as a lawman. And then later, Ivar is mentioned as lawman of Vaga. Where do I know the city Vaga from? I feel like it's Sweden or Finland, not Norway. But yeah. King Magnus. After the death of King Magnus, no. King Magnus still lives to this day, and he is chess champion for like the past 20 years. Fake news. This is old Narvik. Oh yeah, I know this. The mail. Oh, Mammon was still there. Well, I mean, this picture looks like it was probably taken in the 90s. I don't know why it's in black and white. Ah, here we go. This was in the 1950s. This looks like 1993. It's mentioned 1993 over here, I think. Okay, yeah, 93. And then I like how 2007's photos from 2007 are also in the museum. Long, long ago, in the year 2007, when Facebook was just a little website and Instagram was just an idea. Long, long ago. I do like these kinds of photos where it shows you the same part of town in different eras. It's pretty cool. I like those. What's in here? Is there a restaurant? I don't think there's a restaurant. I think there's just a place to sit and congregate. Yeah. Okay. All right, I want to make sure there's an upstairs. I'm guessing there is. It's not roped off. We'll go up. I will say one of the coolest museums I went to was in Ushuaia, where I went to a museum that was in a prison. So they had taken a prison and converted it to a museum. Oh, this is cool. I will say that I don't have a lot of hobbies, but one hobby I've always been slightly interested in is like model trains and miniature cities and building crap like that. Like here. Like this is just a long train, model train, right? But I could see the appeal of like spending time building a little city that the train runs through. That sounds so awesome. This is an old book. Can I touch it? I'm touching it. I'm touching it. I just want to see the copyright. 1882. I have a dictionary from 1848, an English dictionary from like 1848. The word computer refers to a person, a computer, somebody who computes, because that's what it used to mean back before calculators even. If you were a mathematician or even an accountant or somebody, you just needed a whole page of numbers added up. You didn't have time to do that, so you hired a computer, a person who would come, sit with the book and do the actual addition, division, multiplication, whatever. So that's where the term computer comes from, an actual person who computes. Okay, so the electrification of the Ofoten line. This is the line that ran from Sweden here to Narvik. Yeah. What do you have to say now, haters? Saying you need to learn more about the places you go to. You should research the places you go. What do you got to say now? Oh, look. I am bringing light to the house. My manly power lights the house. Oh no, the power's flickering. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's cute. So a map of the railway network. So I believe this is Bodo down here, and up here is Narvik. And the only way to actually get to Narvik by train is to go through Sweden first. You have to go through Sweden down to Stockholm. Or if you're in Oslo and you need to get to Narvik and go through Sweden. I really wanted to take the train on this trip. I'm kind of sad I didn't. There's always more trips. Even way back in the day, 1922, over 100 years ago, American politics still permeated the news all around the world. It's almost like the US is a big country. What does this train track piece weigh? Ooh, it's heavy. I would say 15, 20 pounds. Do I get a prize find the answer in the drawer. 6.955 kilograms. I have no idea what that is in pounds. Let me know in the comments if I was close. I have no idea, and I'm gonna forget, so let me know. It would be better if maybe they could get some monitors here and then have a video of a countryside going by and then make it rumble and then play train noises. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, it's almost like I'm there. See, these miniatures here, I could I could absolutely see the appeal. I want to touch. Don't tell anybody. Okay. I absolutely, like, building that would be so satisfying when it was done, especially if the train actually ran across it. Press here to run the train? Oh. Do I have to hold it? Run. Oh man, I want my money back. Wait a minute. If the train runs, where does it go? It must turn. Is there a room over here? I feel ripped off. And even the ships. Oh, with the rail. Oh my gosh, it had the, oh my gosh. If I built this, I would want it to be functioning. I would want to be able to fill up the train with dirt and then have it come by, stop, have these little things come down, fill the ship up, and then it would be even better if the ship just took off. Maybe, oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, I love miniatures so much. I don't know why, but I do. Is this Narvik? This must be Narvik. But this is down by the docks, which we haven't been to and we may not make it to, but oh man, I want to go in there and just play. I want to get some like Matchbox cars and just go, let's get a little train tracks. Oh my God. That must be like the ore mine. Like where they mine the ore. Wow. Oh, and look, a thermometer, a gigantic thermometer for the whole town. So again, here's the railroad here. From Luleå, goes to Narvik, and then it ships all over the world, literally. Ships to parts of Italy, over to the US, the most important country in the world. Thank you very much. Well, that was the Narvik Museum. I think that was a good experience. I did see a water closet, so I'm gonna go use that, and we're gonna head outside. Okay, well, our little visit to the Narvik Museum has concluded. And what we have learned is that I love miniatures. And when I am done with this traveling, which my wife says will never happen, but when it does happen, because it's probably going to happen, when I'm done, then I'm going to take up a hobby of building, miniature train sets with the whole thing. And I'm going to call the channel Addy Builds Trains. Be sure to subscribe to that channel right now. Tell me what your favorite part of the museum was. Was it when I said I liked miniatures? Or was it the photographs of old Narvik from the way, way long ago, back in 1993? All right, there is like a path down here. I could just cheat and go to it right through here, but I'm not. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Could be dangerous. This looks like a bad place because you got to think, if I fall and break a leg and I have to scream for help, will people hear me? Yeah, they'll hear me. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh, there's somebody there. There's somebody right there. Just act natural. Just try not to stare, okay? Just don't stare. Just act natural. I will say it is a little reassuring that there's footsteps here. So I'm not doing something completely out of line by walking on this path. Okay, the path seems to take a right. I want to go straight, but I'm going to stick to the path. This terrifies me because what if I'm like walking on water and I know I'm not now, but what if down there that's water and I don't even realize it? Oh, there's people. Okay, just act natural. Just act natural. Don't act like a douchebag YouTuber. Just act natural. It's just people. Oh God, it's teenagers. The worst type of people. Okay, just pretend like you don't see them and they might not see you. Just pretend like you don't see them and they will not see you. If I can't see them, they can't see me. That's how it works. Okay. All right. I think we did it. Oh God, there's more of them. Just act natural. Put the camera down by your side. Just act like it's not even a thing. Just pretend like you don't. Okay. Are they gone? Are they talking about me? Just pretend like it didn't happen. Just stop. You know, at first I was thinking this was some type of monument here. No, it's just pillars holding up a bridge. Smart. That's what you get when you don't do research about the place. We'll go down here a little bit because I know what that direction leads to, but this direction, I don't know. We'll see. All right, this is a totally fair question. Can I get to the McDonald's area? I did not say to the McDonald's, okay? Calm down. Can I get to the McDonald's area if I go that way? If only I had downloaded a map onto my phone. Oh, wait, I downloaded a map onto my phone. Oh my God, there's more kids coming. All right, maybe I'll just bury myself in the snow and pretend like maybe they won't see me. No. It's all right, Addie. Just act natural. All right, I'm gonna put my glasses on, look at the map, and I'll check back. I'll report back to you in a minute. I think that's absolutely where that goes. The problem is there's no crosswalk. Where's there a crosswalk? Oh, it's right down here. All right, we're gonna walk past these people. Like, you know, we own the place. All right, so we should be able to cross the road, go up. We have to walk a little bit, but that's okay. We got to get our steps in, and we're going to get to the Biltema, also known as the Victim store, and that should take us there. And then we can get some McDonald's for lunch. I'm joking, okay? Calm down. I'm joking. I mean, I might be joking. One thing I have not done in a while is go to a cemetery, at least on trips. When I was in Africa, I tried. I couldn't find any. I mean, I'm sure people do get buried in South Africa or in Africa in general. But the only cemetery I went to as of late was in Brazil. And I did look up cemeteries here in Narvik, but they're like all outside of town. So maybe when we get to Tromsø, we'll have better luck on the cemetery front. And we'll do that. Wait, what is this? What is this? Is this just the path just ends? Oh man. Is there no sidewalk? Okay, there's no crosswalk here, so people aren't going to stop. Oh, there's a sidewalk right here. Okay. Okay. It's gotten very cold. Not super cold, but pretty cold, which makes me wonder how prepared I am for a place like Iqaluit, Whitehorse, Yellowknife, one of those places. How well prepared am I to go there in the winter? And honestly, I think the answer is probably not very well. I mean, I would need better gloves. My feet are cold, which that's how I know it's really cold, is when my feet start getting cold. So I would need better socks, gloves, better face protection, probably a better coat. But one of those places where it's 20 below Fahrenheit for like weeks at a time during the winter, that's where I want to go. I want to go to one of those places and see, well, how well I handle it and maybe I'll just see how well the camera handles it, because this camera has not given me problems. The GoPro did. I'll just say that when I push stop, I've been tucking the camera under my underarm or under my armpit so that it doesn't freeze up, because it's chilly. It is chilly. We had to walk. There was a set of stairs that went up to a chain link fence. So I would have had to walk up the stairs, and I would have had to scale the fence. Nah, maybe 30 years ago, not today. So we had to walk all the way around, and we have made it to the end of the beginning of the end of the stores. That's near the McDonald's and the grocery store we go to. Oh, I'm actually a little warm. That's one of the things I love about winter. If you get too hot, it's really easy to just adjust in order to cool down. In the summer, if you get too hot, well, what options do you have? None. Your only option is to sit there and suffer. Oh boy, that wind is brutal. Dumping a bunch of snow. I think they take it and dump it into the ocean, I'm not sure. Oh man, that wind. Oh, my little toesies are cold. Shut up. I said shut up. That's what's happening right now. My toesies are cold. We're gonna go into this store over here. I don't know what it is, but I just wanna take a minute to warm up, because the wind is really beating down right now, making it chilly. We're just gonna walk through. I'm not gonna buy anything from this place, although they do have avocados. No, I'm not gonna buy avocados. I'm just gonna warm up. Feels good. Feels good, feels good. All right. Whoa. Back into the cold, my friends. Blue hour. Hoping for a good snow tomorrow. Haven't had a good falling snow in a few days. And I mostly came here for the cold, the dark, and the snow. And yes, there's snow all around me, but I'm not talking about snow that's just sitting on the ground. I'm talking about snow that's falling from the sky. That's what I want. That's the kind of snow I'm talking about. All right. How many steps have we done? Remembering that we can do some steps tonight too. Thank you for coming with me on my 10,000 step journey. Every day of a 10,000 step journey begins with a single step. I couldn't have done it without you, YouTube. Oh man, we're not even halfway there. Oh boy. Oh, it's cold. All right, we're gonna go to the mall. We're not going to McDonald's. Stop it, it's just on the way. We're gonna go to the mall, collect our thoughts. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, man. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, God. All right, we're going to the McDonald's. It's cold. No. We're gonna push through to the mall, but I'm not gonna hold the camera up. I'll check back in once we get in the mall. My telephone was kind enough to remind me that I have an appointment in about 45 minutes. So we're gonna skip the mall and we're just gonna man up, walk up this hill, face the wind like a man. Man. So we're gonna do it. That's a little intimidating. You have this huge bus stopping for you at a crosswalk. I mean, I guess it's the law, but still, it's a little intimidating. Oh boy. Oh, all hands hoist the colors high. I've got one more full day here in Narvik. And then I go to Tromsø, where I'll spend like 3 weeks. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded spending 3 weeks here in Narvik, just working. I probably would have preferred my wife to be here with me, like she was in Tromsø a few weeks ago. Staying here for 3 weeks by myself might be a bit much, but it's a lot cheaper than Tromsø. It's quieter than Tromsø. And in some ways, I think it's actually nicer than Tromsø. Look at those gorgeous mountains. Yes, there are gorgeous mountains in Tromsø. I know that. Yes, there's snow and cold and darkness in Tromsø. I know that too. I do wonder what it's going to be like in the Airbnb. The Airbnb we had a few weeks ago was okay. I just hope this one has a nicer view. Woo! Boys, the colors high. No, I was going to say the thing I like about cold places, or that I find interesting about cold places like this, is that the people, they just keep living their life. Like this is where they live. You know, yeah, they're not going to see the sun for 3 months. Yeah, it's going to be freezing for 6 months. But that's the way they like it. Or at least that's where they live. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just interesting in cold places like this. When it gets cold, life continues. You're so used to it in some parts of the United States where if it gets cold or God forbid it snows, everything just stops. Society stops. School stops. Just everything stops. Here, no. You keep trucking because that's what you do. You keep trucking. All right, we're breaking the law here. Breaking the law, breaking the law. It doesn't matter if it's 20 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Fahrenheit, windy, cold, snowy, rainy, hot, humid, dry, doesn't matter. People keep on trucking. And if they're born there, then that's their life, and it's probably what they prefer. The people here in Narvik, I'm sure they love their town, especially if they've been here all their life and this is their home. There's a lot to love about this. People like to crap on cold weather, and they go to warm places for Christmas. To explain that to me, it's Christmas and you're gonna go to the Bahamas or to Jamaica to sit on a beach. Like that's so wrong. That is so wrong. It should be illegal. Last time I went to McDonald's here, I got up, I went to the bathroom. I brought my phone with me, but I left my coat, my hat, that had my camera, my microphone, all my batteries and everything in it. And I noticed how the person in front of me, when I came back, the person that was sitting in front of me, they had left their phone on the table and they had gotten up to like get ketchup or something. And I was just thinking about how something so simple that they probably take for granted, because you wouldn't do that in the US. Your phone, I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that your phone would get stolen, but there is a likelihood that it would be. Here, don't even think about it. Just leave it on the table, go to the bathroom, do what you gotta do. And you can take for granted the fact that it's gonna be there when you get back. And yes, I know there are warm places where you can do that too. But it's just something special about cold places. Maybe I'm not making sense. That's probably gonna offend somebody. Everybody gets offended by something. And here we are at Diagonal Gata, Diagonal Gata, which I thought meant Queen Street. We're gonna call it a day. As always, be sure to click and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments section what your favorite part of the video was. And we'll check back tomorrow when hopefully we'll be taking a snowy walk on our last full day here in Narvik. Take care.